Well, here we are. Completion time got an A instead of an S.
Progress looks good on me.
That's funny.
I'm still just a delicate flower, you know.
Hilda. All right, everyone.
A noble always does his duty.
I'm a real nobleman. Level 4.
Nobles must be strong.
I noticed that they don't have the voice lines for when you only gain 2 points and they're disappointing themselves. They don't have that. But they definitely should. 2 points ain't good. Nope. Okay. I didn't use the moves. Darn it, that's my biggest thing right now. I keep on thinking like the durability is permanent. And it's only after every round, like after every mission. And it's much more simple. So I don't use the moves for y'all.
New power. All right.
Carpe diem. Learning combat arts, magic, and abilities. When the unit's class level increases, they can gain new combat art, magics, and abilities. These acquisitions can differ between units, even for those with the same class. Manage them from the convoy menu.
Not gonna forget this.
Excuse me.
This is suitable.
Suitable.
I bet this'll come in handy.
Spirit seeds. Okay, I don't know. Some of the weapons have attributes that come into effect when that weapon is equipped. There are several different types. Multiples of the same weapons have different attributes. Battles with a high recommended level will afford you greater chances of acquiring a weapon with good attributes. However, some weapons will always have the same attribute. Okay, leather shield. Main edge. A sword that inflicts foes with a biting poison. No. That's bad for the others. I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me. Give some. Alright. It's some good stuff, you know. Alright.
We should be safe here for the time being. I'm well acquainted with Professor Yuritsa, but the rest of you are this year's fresh-faced golden deer, I presume?
Nothing but the freshest. Also, is it just me, or are you wearing our uniform?
Huh.
And how do you know Professor Yuritsa? Do you go to the Officers Academy?
She's one of last year's students. A Black Eagle.
Which would make you our senior. But what were you doing here in a bandit fortress?
Yeah, bandit fortress.
Well, I was just on the verge of graduation last year when I was kidnapped by the strangest people. In truth, I thought I'd never breathe fresh air again. Thank you for coming when you did. Oh, where are my manners? I'm Monica von Ox, eldest daughter of the Empire's Baron Ox.
Did you notice when she was talking to us, she looked away as if lying?
I think I understand. This all began when the knights lost sight of the bandits and you gave chase. Afterward, you entered a suspicious fortress and rescued a missing student. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. I'll be sure to smooth things over for you once we're back.
Cool.
Sounds good. But, why are you even here, Eloise?
Because the knights sent for help after you left them behind. Did you expect anything different? Not that I'm trying to lay blame at your feet. I know you were following Professor Yuritsa's lead, so I think everyone involved can head home knowing they did just swell. For as you know, all swell that ends swell.
It's terrible, yo.
I find this a rather grave turn of events. To think the same bandits who attacked our charges were behind another student's abduction.
I never said I was kidnapped by bandits.
didn't?
Now that you mention it, some of the folks in that fortress weren't exactly dressed in the typical bandit fineries. What if we're dealing with a way savvier organization than we think, and the bandits just answer to them?
I agree wholeheartedly.
Yeah, there was one real piece of work. Kranya, I think, who managed to escape. I've seen all kinds of people as a mercenary, and she was definitely not your everyday bandit.
You're on the right path. Perhaps I should just tell you who kidnapped me, seeing as I already know.
What? Why didn't you mention this earlier?
She's too relaxed.
Everyone was busy speculating, so it was difficult to cut in.
What
Yeah,
do you know,
yeah.
child? Out with it.
Well, the one who kidnapped me was Tomas the librarian. I'm certain of it.
Tomas.
I could tell from his gait, and how he held his staff. I suppose he isn't the simple scholar you think he is.
Tomas? Impossible.
Who is Tomas? I don't remember.
But Tomas has been at Garrick Mark even longer than I have. I don't want to believe it, but based on what you say, we've no choice but to investigate.
But Sir Alois,
Be on guard. If Tomas is in league with Kranya, he is dangerous.
This
Very
is
well.
something
I'll
else.
quietly report the matter to Lady Rhea and leave the decision in her hands. Not a word of this to anyone. Is that clear?
Well, now things are getting interesting. Honestly, did not see this coming. So what do you make of this Kranya? Why do you think she was at the fortress?
You seemed preoccupied with her during the battle. She a friend of yours?
Sadly, I wouldn't know. My memory is but a shadow at this point. Gone, vanished, lost. I remember meeting you, but before that, nothing at all. And yet, the moment I saw her, I was struck with the most inexplicable feeling. I couldn't tell you if it was revulsion or affection. It was simply pure emotion.
And here I thought I had it tough.
Are you worried about me? How adorable. Oh, but I do love that about you.
See, this guy, this version of the ghost.
That's why Rhea has
Hold
decided
up.
to take Tomas into custody.
I'm so sorry for stopping, but no, man, this ghost guy, man, he is not as cool as the other one, the original. You can kind of tell that he's a little rushed. You can tell he's a little rushed. He tries to push it on. He tries to push his feelings real hard, like instantly. They only knew each other for like 2 weeks, but you know, it is what it is. Let's continue.
When he gets back, that is. Seems he's been away from the monastery for a bit.
Custody? They ought to end his life on the spot. The churl's enmity towards the church is plain for all to see.
All the more reason to keep him alive and question him. You really think he's working alone?
This all comes from that Monica girl we rescued, right? Still, I guess if Lady Rhea believes her.
So who is this Tomas guy anyway? You say he works in the library?
Yes, and he's always bent over backward to help me find whatever book I'm searching for.
He's a
Tomas.
kind man. And the last person you'd ever expect to stab you in the back.
Well, you won't make it too far as an evildoer if you can't pull the wool over people's eyes.
I can't believe someone that nasty was working right here under our noses. But wait, what if the dining hall lady is a traitor too? I'll never be able to ask for seconds again!
Bro's tripping.
As if anything would stop you from asking for seconds. Besides, what kind of villain sets their sights on someone's lunch? I think we can give the poor dining hall lady the benefit of the doubt, right?
Chester.
If we can't trust the hand that feeds us, we can trust nothing.
Exactly. If we start looking at everyone with suspicion, we may as well pack up and go our separate ways now.
I'd really like to stop talking about the dining hall lady now, please.
Tomas hired the bandits that tried to kill us?
No.
No one has proven he was the mastermind behind it all. But there is no doubt he was involved.
Because a lady
Quiet,
said
Marianne. Is everything okay?
she's always quiet.
Oh, it's just... I suppose I'm worried about what this all means. Hey, I understand. These walls were supposed to keep trouble out, but now everything feels very different. Wait, do you hear that outside?
Are they ready at the gates?
Yes, sir. Every exit is covered.
Well, well, sounds like Tomas has returned. I don't know why I know this, but you need to get out there, and quickly.